Hi everybody, welcome back to Heroes of the Storm and my showcase redo series of vids where we take a secondary look at a hero we've seen before but has received some changes. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite warriors to play in the game, Artanis. Unfortunately though, a lot of people don't like Artanis. They just don't think he's as good as a lot of the other warriors in the game. I enjoy playing him. I really do like him. And I think he has the potential to be really good if you play him right or build him right. Some people don't build him right and then they think he's terrible. But, obviously there are people who are smarter about this whole system and game and, the meta and all that stuff than I am. So what do I know? But, this is just from my own opinion and perspective. So what has changed about Artanis since the last time we took a look at him? And that was quite some time ago. And obviously you guys can see I have his master skin now because I really enjoyed playing him. So what has changed? Well, for starters, let me see here. This is one of the main things that they actually showed off for us at BlizzCon. It's very interesting. You can actually activate Phase Prism while you're using Blade Dash. So you can Blade Dash through territory if an enemy is on the other side, then activate Phase Prism, and if you hit it, you swap positions with that person through the territory. It's pretty incredible. Shield Overload, they messed with it. It's changed now, where now it has a longer cooldown. It's now 24 seconds. But they made it where now at 75% health, you gain a 360 point shield for 5 seconds. And your basic attacks lower the cooldown by 4 seconds. So a longer cooldown, higher amount of health when it triggers, but a smaller shield. But obviously there are some talents to change that. This is essentially the same. This is where things start to get weird and interesting. Psionic Energy, that's pretty much the same thing, that the Blade Dash reduces the cooldown of Shield Overload. Shield Battery, the cooldown recharges 50% faster while the shield is active, and the shield duration is increased by 1 second. And Shield Surge increases the Shield Overload shields by 80% while below 25% health. So, man, you can get a huge shield when you are lower than a quarter of your health. That's pretty strong, actually, when you think about it. That's probably what I would end up going with. Level 7. This is where it's like, let's focus more damage. Either increases Blade Dash's damage, the first dash, by 150%. Phase Prism slow enemies' movement speed. Phase Prism grants attack speed. Or follow through. Which, look, I may spam his ability sometimes, but I don't know about follow through with Artanis. I think possibly that would be more effective considering how often you're going to be using Blade Dash. Obviously, Suppression Pulse and Purifier Brain, pretty much the same. 13, we've got Templar Zeal, which the Blade Dash cooldown recharges faster while below 50% health. That used to go hand in hand with this, so that way you could constantly help your Shield Overload, which went into that infinite shield build I used to mess around with all the time, courtesy of Sinvicta. We've got Triple Strike, that's of course still here. Graviton Vortex, nah. And then we got Phase Bulwark, which helps reduce damage from spells for 4 seconds. That's pretty handy against ability-heavy teams. This is where it gets interesting. We've got Zealot Charge, which increases the charge distance for Twin Blades. We've got Titan Killer, which Twin Blades attacks against heroes deal an additional 2.5% of the target's maximum health and damage. So I guess if you're going against a health-heavy team, this would go well. But that makes him more like an assassin than a warrior or a tank. We've got Psionic Wound. Twin Blades' Final Strike causes enemy heroes to become vulnerable for 2 seconds, increasing all damage taken by 25%. And we got Plasma Burn. While Shield Overload is active, deal 50 damage per second to nearby enemies. Huh. I mean, having them become vulnerable is usually pretty nice, and if that goes hand in hand with others, And that usually also helped with shield overload, because sometimes, especially if someone's trying to run away, you have that, and then boom, you got them. I mean, I guess also, of course, Force of Will is usually my go-to at level 20. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's check him out. Let's take a look at the new Artanis. Oh, lovely Garden of Terror. I just love this map. I want to try the new version of Haunted Mines. It's funny that I hear people talking about, like, if you never used to play this game, there was this map we used to play on called Haunted Mines, and I go, are we really at that point? Where only us old-timers from the days of the beta can remember what Haunted Mines was like.
For the trials ahead.
Our foes will regret this day.
So we've got now Therian, Varian, Medivh, and Greymane. Zarya, Nazebo, Vala, Brightwing, and Chromie.
The gates shall open in
So of course my
10
go-to
seconds.
Twin Blades gives block.
I see.
5, 4,
Very handy to have,
3,
especially if you're going the
2,
tanky warrior
1.
build, which is how I usually like to play Artanis. I mean, he's a warrior, of course. But some people don't consider him a warrior. They consider him like a melee assassin more than a warrior. I've seen him have amazing tank games as a solo tank. I know some people don't think so, but I've seen it. I know it's possible. I may want to try this phase prism, improved phase prism. I need to wait for Blade Dash to finish though. Alright, watch this. Oh, I need to. Oh man, I messed that up actually. I need to wait. I mistimed it. See, it's one of those things I'm gonna have to really work on my timing.
There can be no doubt.
Heroes, night will fall in just a few minutes. I hope you're ready.
It is destined.
No. It's gonna take some time for me to really work on that and get that down somehow.
The Shadowers rise! Slay them! Claim their seeds!
Let's go tap the fountain. Head on up here. I don't think I ever noticed that my shield was actually... Oh, there it is. Wow, it's so small.
Together we are strong.
Man, if you have burst damage or good sustain damage, you are not in a good spot at that point. Ah, that's where I should have tried that. I'm telling you, this is gonna take practice. This is something that's gonna take practice for me to do.
Fight against the darkness. The future is ours. You favor me, friend.
It's over for now, but don't get too comfortable. The infested will return again.
They will justice.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got it. I was able to pull it off. So, oh man, I actually did that. That was great. So it's like as you're about to fade back, that's essentially when you might want to do it. I see. Like that. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. Oh man. Oh, and when they showed this off at BlizzCon, everyone was like, "Ooh, oh, that's very dangerous what I did there." Woo! You start to get a little carried away with plays like that.
My wounds are mending.
Increase the damage. Blade dash. It's like, yeah, I'll try it out.
Thank you, hero.
I'm so used to the old Artanis. It is gonna definitely take me a while to try and get a feel for this new version. What I was hoping for was that his change would make people like him more, and that he would get more, cause I really enjoy him, and I hardly ever see anyone want to play him, and when they do, they're like, because apparently a lot of people do not hold him in any high regard at all. And it's a shame because I think he's really good, but no one else seems to really share that opinion. And what I was hoping was that this talent rework would change that, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to really find out about this until we're able to actually. I missed it. Until I can experiment against actual people. Here we go. Able to finish off that right wing.
The night comes, heroes. Kill the shadows and claim their secrets.
Ah, too far away. That's probably why they want you to use it with Blade Dash.
My servants will clean that up. What a joyous night to have a curse.
I usually always go with Suppression Pulse to get that blind to help out my team. Never underestimate how useful that blind can be. When you get to a big team fight, you're gonna need that blind. You never know how helpful it can end up being.
The terror awaits. Come, take its power. Double kill.
That can be a good way to get Chromie out of position.
The terror cannot wait long. Control its power.
Apparently no AI teammates want to go get it, so I'll have to go back and get it myself.
Your terror wilts. Do not let your
or is
efforts
Medivh
be
gonna get it?
wasted. Your enemy's terror blooms.
Okay, Medivh's gonna get it.
Rise, my terror.
Good.
Sap the light.
Yeah, do something
of your
useful,
enemies.
Medivh. Yeesh. Blind. Help out my team. There we go.
Pushing up daisies.
See?
Double kill.
Nice job, Greymane.
Impressive.
Oh, can I actually chase down Vala?
Killing
Vala, get back here.
spree.
Get back here, Vala. No. I was hoping she was like right there.
Well done, heroes.
No, I guess not.
Our force has no defenses. Shakals in.
there goes the fort.
You've lost a fort, heroes.
Oh, there's the blaze with the phase prism.
A bold plan.
Your terror has been cut
hello, Chromie.
down.
We fight against the darkness.
Gotcha.
More fertilizer.
You guys have no idea how nice it is to get a kill against Chromie like that. That silly.
Fort destroyed. You've collected enough seeds, and I see your terror is growing nicely.
It gets so frustrating against a good Chromie player. Especially when no one then actually
Harvest
wants
the
to do
result
anything
of your
about
efforts, heroes.
focusing
Bring
on
my
getting her.
terror to
And just
life.
letting her just, you know, fire away at the team.
I see.
No, don't help me, Medivh. Go get the terror.
Why do you delay? No terror lasts forever. There, your terror has come to life. Use it to harvest your enemy's corpses.
It is destined.
Oh man, I thought what would be great is if I could do that to somehow make a steal.
How I love to see your body in ruins. Do what must be done.
You know, I'm gonna try Zealot Charge because I want to see the effectiveness of this distance.
Triumph through sacrifice.
Oh man, our terror is like really. Look at our terror! I think it's trying to finish. It wants to end the match right now. Suppression pulse. Oh my gosh, it's gonna end right now.
You are but me.
So obviously he's not gonna do tons of damage.
MVP.
But he's not necessarily supposed to. That's kind of his point. He's supposed to be a good in sustained fights, or at least he used to be. Again, I have to, you know, mess with this, experiment with it to see how effective he could be in sustained team fights with this new version of him. So, the new Artanis. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Unless I can find maybe the right build, I just don't know. I think it's what a lot of other people are feeling right now. Maybe that's why a lot of people were like, we don't like him. So, we'll be taking a look at another warrior that received a talent change when we come back. Stay tuned.